You have to change your environment in order to what? To remove yourself from that place. Remember, when you got angry, immediately you what? You change your environment. You went to pray. To Salat al-Maghrib. That immediately. That is why the Prophet ﷺ said, when you get angry, what you do? You do wudu.
Yes.
That's changing environment. When you get angry, you sit down. You change an environment. Or if you're sitting down, you lay down. It's changing environment. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Yemeni Brothers Unscripted. Once again, with my beloved and only brother, Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Come on, Kazam Kono.
Yallah, alhamdulillah. So, we are in Uganda. And today we did a da'wah training.
Yes.
With a few volunteers that were there. And it made me really contemplate about character, having good character, and how it impacts people. And I'm going to give you a scenario. I'm sure you probably know the answer. But imagine a 40-year-old lady Christian come to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she said, I believe in Jesus and she is the Son of God.
Yes.
And then you, or the person rolls out the Bible and started laughing at her and making fun of her. How can you believe in a God that is a human being?
Mm-hmm.
And the highlight of it, what is it? What was the highlight of that?
We're giving da'wah.
Okay, no, but what was wrong with that scenario?
That you're making fun of her. You're making fun of the Bible. You're not meant to.
Why? What happened when you make fun of her?
Now she becomes defensive.
Okay,
She becomes defensive.
Okay. What's her feelings towards
hatred?
Hatred.
Pure hatred.
When you shout at the person,
Yes.
what feeling you create toward that person?
Hatred.
Someone may hate Islam 90%.
Yes.
But because of your character, you may reduce it to 85%. Or 80% or 50%. Maybe this person one day will become Muslim because of your akhlaq.
Yes.
Or maybe this person will never become Muslim, but he or she will defend Islam because of the love he or she have for Islam. Right? I remember one of the brothers in our IERA meeting, and he was talking about when he joined IERA, it changed his whole mindset of how he should act. When he went into the bus, he saw the bus driver feeling sad. He started engaging the bus driver. How are you? And he was around 3 a.m. in the morning. And now the bus driver who was there outside, he started being happy and driving.
Yes.
You know, and he saw, he tried to help this lady. Because he knows that every action that he does impacts the person. Either bring them closer to Islam or bring them from far away from Islam. And what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is theoretically.
Easy.
Theoretically. Oh, Habibi, the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, in this situation, I'll do this, I'll do that. When this person he spits at me, I will wipe it. I'll wipe from their face. I mean, that story told me someone spitting.
You know the story?
I heard it today. You were telling.
So it's a very famous story in Ayera. Yeah. By the way, I didn't tell the whole story. I cut it.
I know you can't. Okay, this was the story.
No, there's something else I didn't mention. But I look at the audience and I look at the environment and I didn't mention it. So a brother has a table. He's given da'wah. In the UK, a lady came and she spat at his face. Now, what would you do if someone spat at your face? What would you do?
Brother, me. You know me. You know me. Someone spat at my face. He was
humble.
Yeah.
He controlled himself. He took the tissue and wiped his face. Yeah. The lady was so shocked by his character because she was not expecting that. She was expecting the norm. What is the norm? You get beaten, causing problem. Okay. 2 weeks later, she became Muslim.
Subhanallah.
And you know the part which I cut?
What?
Few weeks later, they got married.
Allahu Akbar. Takbir. MashaAllah. Romeo and Juliet love story. Proper love story. That's a
proper love story. But yeah, character. Allah sent the Prophet ﷺ in order to what? Complete character. Yes. In order to complete the character. Subhanallah.
So how do you develop your character? How can somebody who has anger issues or has this
of
weakness,
course,
what do you do?
the first you recognize.
Yes,
you recognize.
you recognize.
Umar bin Khattab used to get angry. You understand? Look, there's different threshold of anger.
Yeah.
From different individual. Okay, for some individual it takes until he gets angry. Okay, maybe he'll never get angry.
Yeah.
Some people, something very small, he just gets angry. Okay, so the different people have different.
So when Umar bin Khattab he got angry, how did he get angry as a Sahaba? I want to. This is something that always confuses me.
Look, he gets angry, but immediately he apologizes. Immediately he apologizes. Immediately he tries to rectify. Does it make sense? And he knows what he's doing is not right. Okay. Sometimes it overcomes. Look, everyone has a test. If you were to put alcohol here, Muhammad, it's nothing for me.
Yes.
It's nothing for you. It's not a test for you.
It's not.
But for someone else, it is like it is a battle.
Yes.
For me, if you put Monday in front of me,
Allah.
you understand? This is my test. This is my test. For some people, it's anger. For some people, it's woman. For some people, it's wasting time. For some people, it's procrastinating. Everyone has the test. The important thing is you have to recognize it. The second thing is environment.
Yes.
You have to change your environment in order to what? To remove yourself from that place. Remember, when you got angry, immediately you what? You change your environment. You went to pray.
Yes.
To Salat al-Maghrib. That immediately. That is why the Prophet ﷺ said, when you get angry, what you do? You do wudu.
Yes.
That's changing environment. When you get angry, you sit down. You change an environment. Or if you're sitting down, you lay down. It's changing environment. Right? Same as if your test is food, change environment. Make sure in the fridge there are healthy food.
Don't stay near Yemenis. Yemenis, تفضل just stay near Arabs. So they always invite you for food and you cannot deny.
No. So environment makes a big difference. You remember the man who killed 99 people?
Yes.
Okay. After he killed the 100, what happened? The scholar told him go to the other city to change
the environment.
Right? And it makes a big difference when you
honestly,
change
it's such a true thing. Change environment.
I'll give you a good example. Yes. You told me this. You deleted YouTube from your phone.
Yes.
Why?
Because it was a distraction for me. It was a big distraction, and I wanted to focus on the seerah of the Prophet. I was using YouTube for. I'll use YouTube for good, but then other times you start seeing other subscribe your video, and you're distracted. They're like, you know what? Let me just focus on seerah for now. And then the thing about me, I have addictive habit. When I get to something, I want to do it only that.
You know what they call it? Zombie scrolling.
Oh, bro, it's very bad.
Yeah, it is an addiction. It's a new pandemic. The new pandemic.
No, it's really bad. It creates a lot of procrastination. Even now, sometimes you can ask one of my friends that works with me, colleague, I'll take the phone and put it in his office. Like, I just want to focus on my work. I want to WhatsApp, I'll use my laptop. It's easier to use your laptop. And there's a lot of things that distracts you, and I believe focus in life is very, very important.
Nowadays, a lot of things require your attention. Attention is currency.
Oh yeah,
attention is currency.
100%. That was Facebook is free, Instagram is free, TikTok is free. Where did they get paid?
Nothing is free.
Yeah, they get paid with your attention.
You're paying the attention.
Yes.
The attention. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to remove our old habits, allow us to improve our character. And again, it's a journey. And
coming back to the anger, there's one hadith, maybe you can explain it better, about those wrestling, when the people are wrestling. They want to see who's stronger. Explain more about that. Yeah,
I don't know the hadith completely, but I'm assuming you're inclined toward that the strong one is able to, the one who controls his anger.
Yes.
That
to me resonates to me so much.
Yeah, the one who controls his anger. Allahu Akbar. Very powerful. Again, knowledge is also very important. Okay, I'm going to teach you. I think I already covered it with you. Productive Muslim structure. Basically, you have a body and you have a soul, right? Each of them, you have a choice in order to feed your body or to feed your
brother, don't get now sued. You're going to get sued by Muhammad Faris. Allahu Akbar.
I'm a certified partner, by the way.
Oh, but you're giving his lesson away for free.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
But for the viewers to benefit and I'd advise you to go to the productivemuslim.com
It's
and
amazing.
benefit from it.
It's beautiful. It's
So
beautiful.
basically, you have the body, you have the soul.
Yes.
Okay, the body has need, which is food, drink, and entertainment,
Yes.
and then soul has need as well. Okay, spirituality and other things. Now, you have a child. Okay, which is the soul. The soul is like a child or wild beast.
Yes.
Okay, and always making choice, and you're trying to discipline it. Okay, you're making choice between body and soul, etc. And then you have the parent control. Okay, that is the heart, the qalb.
Yes.
Okay, now the qalb is trying to control the child, but there's what influences the child. You have environment, you have shaitan, you have knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, you have logic.
Logic.
Right.
What's the difference between knowledge and logic, brother?
Logic is thinking yourself. Mind talking
A
to
common
yourself.
sense kind of thing.
Yes, yeah, of course. Knowledge is what feeds into the logic, the rationale. Knowledge is what feeds into the thinking. But the more knowledge you have, the more you're able to control what you are. And again, the more you know Allah, the more you love Him.
Yes.
The more you love Him, the more you want to please Him.
Yes.
The more you want to please Him, the more you will try to fight whatever challenges that you're going through, isn't it?
So.
And never give up. Never say die.
Never say
that. Okay, never say die, because Wallahi, I love this hadith of Hassan al-Basri, rahimahullah. He said, I strived to pray Qiyamul Layl for 20 years.
20 years.
Yes.
Qiyamul Layl.
He was struggling.
Yeah.
20 years. And he said, the next 20 years I was enjoying it.
That's beautiful.
It's a struggle, and we continue to go ahead and try to develop each other. And this is what I love about this podcast, Muhammad. I care about you. You care about me. I want goodness for you. You want goodness for me. And we also want people to benefit as well, so that they also. We want to spread goodness, right? The reason we're doing this and recording it, because we want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward us, to benefit other people. Ad-dal ala al-khair kafa'ili. The one who directs people to good, it is as if they are doing it themselves. So whoever's listening, inshallah, they benefit from it. First and foremost is our family.
Yeah.
Okay, one day my son will watch this. My daughter will watch
Bu
this.
Musa.
Yeah. One day our grandchildren will watch this. And يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا. Save yourself and your family from the hellfire. You are my family. You are my brother. And wallahi, you don't know how happy I am doing what you're doing. Not only that, Muhammad, I believe you're so much better than me. You are so much better than me, and I want you to continue to be much better than me, inshallah.
Inshallah, for the sake of Allah.
And hopefully, when you're in Jannat al-Firdaus al-A'la, you take me up with you.
Allahu Akbar. Inshallah, you are, bro. You're my inspiration. Honestly, I've been inspired by you since young.
I have so much mistakes, so much shortcoming, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help me.
All of us. Ameen.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you, my dear beloved viewers, for listening. And as always, Yemeni Brothers Unscripted. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.